Hey y'all, welcome back. Glad to have you guys back, joining back in with us. We're gonna share with you guys what we're up to and what we've been doing. Just want to say welcome. All right, let's see what Kelly's up to.
Sorry, we've been busy. We've been up working at nights. That's why we haven't had a video out. I've been coming home from work, putting the headlamps on. We've been turning our lights on here, and we've been working at night because we've had no time during the day. And when you had weekends, last weekend was just yucky and raining and cold, so we didn't get nothing done. So we're making up for time. We're getting our beds ready. As you can see, this one's ready now. This is what it looked like. This is what it looks like now. So what we're having to do is the city of Grove is shut down, so we can't get our compost. So what we've done is got our compost from the mushroom farm, local mushroom farm, which is a little hotter than your normal compost. So as you can see over here, there's a bag of this cow manure and compost, and this is what we're using. This is just a 5, 5, and 5, the same thing as we were showing you before, but this is just a compost, a neutral compost. So kind of hopefully, so the other's not too hot, kind of too much nitrogen, to kind of mellow it out, to even it out. So we're going to use this. This is only $2 and some at the big box store, so you can't complain. It'll kind of calm things down. We're still going to use our black cow. We're still going to use our peat moss. We're still using our everything else normal. We're just going to mix this in with our
Mushroom compost.
Mushroom compost. Thank you. So I'm sorry, I'm tired. So we're going to get this bed here done. We got that one. We got everything over there done, like you said. But let's show you where we're at. Finally got it done. What time? About 4 o'clock this morning. We got that done. They come out and did the last few things on it this morning. So we've been hurrying. This is our little greenhouse. This is I'm gonna let you explain it, dear. This is your project.
This is what I wanted. I wanted me a little hillbilly shack. I actually got this 1942. It's actually a back end of a truck. I bought it at an auction. It's what I call my hillbilly trailer. It's just a back end of a truck. I love it. Has wood floors, but I figured, hey, let's go different and let's put a greenhouse on top of it. So that's what we did.
What we did is her plan was start here. I was going to come up and just do a small box, same size as my windows. Turn my windows around, and I was just going to walk up, open it, and then reach in and get my seedlings and stuff. But she decided she wanted to walk around inside. So by doing that, well, it didn't leave you much room, so I ended up having to, as you can see, bring it out so I could put my shelves in here.
Let me get a better view. Hold on. Not much room with that bed in the way.
Get the ladder out of the way too.
So there's what she looks like.
That's the old storm door. Got plenty of light in. Now I started so she can know what she's getting. We got some old barnwood, and I'm going to trim this out then in barnwood. So all this will be covered. All the
new wood. I don't want new wood showing. So all the new wood and all the screws will be covered up with my old looking barnwood.
So come on in real quick. So what we're going to do in here is we got these wire shelves. Now these were, we told you we used the plastic throwaways before. Well, these are the shelves that come in those. So we're reusing them. So this we're going to set down. We'll take our trays and set them on there. So that way you don't have the cold from underneath here coming up through the wood. That gives us room for air. We got a heater in here, so that way warm air can circulate around them, and that way the plants aren't sitting on a cold wood. So that'll bring them up just enough. So we're going to do the same thing over here. We got ones ready to go. Got this in here light for now, but I'm going to run some string of lights or something in here for her. But this is just the old trailer. We got a 4x4 window
Right
here.
there's my wood floors. They're actually, we cleaned them up last year. Power washed it, cleaned it up, and then I actually used some old motor oil on them.
Come out nice. So we got 3 windows on each side. We got a
Yeah.
big window in the back.
Let's slow down and look at the 3 windows on the sides. So we can open those and let ventilation through. We have the window in the back. You can open that and let ventilation through. And then the 3 windows on this side.
Now this over here is one piece window, and it's just a piece of strapping that you open this up and it'll let it open. Now what we're gonna do is mount a, well, somewhere up here, a vent to open and close that, but that's just one solid window up here. So that'll open. Right now I just have it shut down while it's still cold out, but that will be a vent window because it's hinged on the top. She can show you on the outside.
Let's go show you on this. We've got the little hinges right there where it can actually flop open.
Well, that's where that's at. Now, like I say, our beds are
We're
ready.
getting some done. Right here's some broccoli.
Now, these are our carrots. We've got them planted today. We got all of our carrots in. These are our new peas. Let me show you. Hold on just a second. Show what you got right here.
These are our new pea trellises that we got. We made these today. Last year's was kind of frumpy, but we did 4 of them. This was last year's. They were pretty bad, and didn't realize how tall my peas decided to get. We had the same as last year, the King Tut and the Sugar Magnolia. We had a couple of other ones and Sugar Snaps. So this year we decided just to do King Tut and then Sugar Snap. So we had to redo the trellises because they get, I kid you not, probably about that tall, and then they just want to fall over. So with the taller ones, I'm hoping that doesn't cause them to want to fall over as much.
And these will come in and out easier, so they'll last us hopefully for a couple years now. So we got our peas in, we got our carrots in.
We have our peas in the ground, and I have them marked. And then the carrots, we have them. We have purple, red, yellow, and a mixed color. So let me see if I can get this side. Yep, right there's the yellow. And then mix is in the middle. And that's just a whole bunch of different kinds. So that's what we got there.
And over there we moved our tomato trellises up.
We moved them taller because last year we was down to here and our tomatoes got way taller and they wanted to fall over.
And break.
And then they broke and then they weren't producing fruit anymore.
So our potatoes, this is how we're going to do our potatoes.
And we're doing 23
23.
Potatoes, and we put them in these tubs. We drill a hole in the bottom, on the sides, and on the bottom.
And you'd be surprised how many earthworms will come through here. When this is empty, and when you empty this, it will be full of worms from these little bitty holes. They will find their way up through there. It's
So
amazing.
what we'll do is we'll fill that with dirt about halfway.
We'll show
Put
you
our
the day we do it.
potatoes in, and then we'll do those. So we've got those all around the back end. All the way to there.
All right, let's take them inside and show them what's going on with what's ready to come out.
All right, we'll meet you in there. Okay, you guys, this is actually my office. We tore out and turned into our little grow area until we get the greenhouse done. But we've got all our tomatoes going. They are tall. They're like way up there. They're ready to go in the greenhouse. The bell peppers are looking real good. Tomatoes and more bell peppers. These are all of our lettuces. Oh, they're so pretty. Now, I know Kelly said do like 2 seeds per hole, but I think I went a little nuts when I did it. But those are so pretty. I just love looking at lettuce. Just eat one. And then we've got our cauliflower, kale, broccoli back there, kale. So everything's looking amazing right now. So what we're planning on doing is bringing the babies, starting them in here, and then going right on into taking them out to the greenhouse. These little guys are so big. They are ready to be in the greenhouse and have some real light. So that's what's going on right now. They will jump back and they'll be fine. So that's what's going on in here. Everything's looking really good. Okay, here's Kelly putting in mushroom compost. It looks good.
And the
We
guy
just
we got
don't
it
know.
from, his dad uses this straight with his tomatoes. He said he's never had a problem. We're just kind of putting in a little bit of a buffer, like a baby aspirin in it, just for, you know, just to make sure.
Just a little bit extra.
So, kind of mellow it out a little bit, but this looks just pretty much like what we got last year.
Yeah,
So,
it looks good. It doesn't look bad.
so we're just gonna mix this in and get this top dressed, and we got this one and that one to do. I got the pepper ones over there. I still got to weed it, but I'm tired of weeding today.
We are pooped. We've been working on that greenhouse and all this garden nonstop, trying to get things ready, trying to get things hurried up, and so that we can get in the ground on the right time. We go according to the moon phase, like Kelly said. So we just got to get it in on time. And Mother Nature, I think, has it out for us, because it seems like every weekend we decide to work. Well, she wants to be mad and make it cold that day. So that's how it is. Or rain. Okay, you guys, I had a few minutes while I had you on hold while we were in to see the plants, so I figured I'd bring them to their new home. We got this nice little thermostat here that we attach to the window, so you can see the minimum it got, so we know how cold it got at night, and the maximum, that's of course us testing it out. But we have that attached so we can just keep the door closed and see what the temperature is. So let's show you the plants and how cute and pretty they are. If I can get the door shut. Alright, right here we got bell peppers and eggplants. Those are peppers. The tomatoes right there. Tomatoes over there. Tomatoes, eggplant, tomatoes, and peppers. They are in their nice little home. Hopefully they're going to do great. We'll see how they do tonight. If I can get this heater dialed in, we'll figure it out. We always do. So I'm going to get this area swept up, cleaned up, looking all cute and pretty. Maybe my husband will get me those old Edison lights to put up in here. That's what I really want. I told him Christmas lights, but I think Edison lights might be cuter. But I'm kind of proud of my greenhouse. I always wanted a hillbilly greenhouse, so I got one. But that's what we got. You guys have an awesome day. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys subscribe, then you're not going to miss out on any upcoming videos that we have, or any awesome ideas that we come up with. And we'll see you next time. Guys, have an awesome day, and be sure and smile for us. Bye-bye.